Very few shows have had the bad luck going for them that Close Enough has had. Created by JG Quintel, also known for the briefly longest-running show on Cartoon Network, Regular Show, Close Enough was announced mere months after that show's conclusion and was initially planned to air on TBS as part of their animated lineup that included Final Space, Tarantula, and Louis C.K.'s The Cops, but once C.K.'s career went down when allegations of harassment emerged and Tarantula was quickly burned off and cancelled, Close Enough ended up being shelved and forgotten for years. Thankfully, the announcement of HBO Max finally gave an outlet worth putting the show on, so now we can finally begin enjoying the show as it comes out week to week. Wait, the whole season's already out? And it's only 8 episodes? Oh. Well, the plot of Close Enough follows Josh Singleton, Emily Ramirez, their daughter Candice, and all of their friends as they deal with raising a daughter in their mid-30s while trying to retain their dwindling youth, with pop culture-based surrealism popping out of every corner and sometimes threatening their lives. In a way, it's kind of like a natural progression from Regular Show, which had that same surreal humor but focused mainly on a bunch of dudes working at a park, while here it's about a married couple and their child. Besides that detail, the main carryover from that show is, naturally, JG Quintel himself, who voiced Mordecai in that show and Josh here. It probably wouldn't have been that hard to make this a proper sequel to Regular Show if that had been the plan, which would blend in pretty well with Adventure Time, Distant Lands, which is also on HBO Max, but for whatever reason, that wasn't the decision. And just as well, as it allows for this show to build its own world and characters and signature jokes, which it does quite well for only having 8 episodes. Being a more adult show, the subject of the episodes moves from things like beating a video game high score or buying giant omelets into things like looking at open houses, being friends with your kids' friends' moms, and vasectomies, stuff that is often covered in shows like American Dad, King of the Hill, The Simpsons, and so on. It really does feel like the audience who watched Regular Show as it aired would naturally move on to watching this, which they probably would have if it had aired when it was originally supposed to. In fact, viewers may notice that there are odd moments in each episode where the episode will cut to black for a second, most likely being where the ad breaks would go for a show airing on network television in 2017 and not a streaming service in 2020. God, do you remember 2017? Kinda sad that looks way brighter than now. Speaking of kinda sad, Josh and Emily often find themselves trying to balance their adulthood and being parents, which permeates their dilemmas throughout the season.